Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, or as I like to call it, our little corner of the internet. I am super excited to go over these clips with you today, especially because one of them was sent in by one of you, and I can't wait to show you. Just remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, okay? Let's try and be nice, let's make up our own minds, and don't rely on anybody else to think for you. Just as a rule. Let's go ahead and get into it. Bing. Whatever that was.
Caution for the photo that you are about to see. This was captured on the Ring doorbell of Jessica Gerald on a 2014 morning around 3 a.m. It is the only shot that we have of the man who broke into her home. For context, this is a small town right outside of Omaha, Nebraska. Like, bad things don't happen here, or so everyone thought. Unprovoked and completely without motive, the man was seen on camera around 3, and then he uses a glass scoring tool where he very quietly makes a hole in the window and then enters through the living room. So the following morning, Jessica Gerald, she doesn't go into work, so her family is contacted and they go to her home, where she is found without her head or her tongue. Media investigation was launched where the footage was eventually recovered. The man seen here had also posed her body without the head sitting up at her kitchen table.
Oh my god, that's some Art the Clown stuff right there. Would you agree? Speaking of, and I know this is kind of unrelated, but have any of you ever watched, I know we have Terrifier, Terrifier 2, Terrifier 3, whatever. Have any of you watched the first movie featuring Art the Clown? I forget what it's called. It's like Hallows Eve or something. I don't know. I'm curious about it. Totally unrelated. Here's another Ring camera situation. I'll go ahead and read this for you really quick, and then you can see the very terrible thing. So, 1 year since the scariest morning of my life. This man is free today and has been almost every day since. His punishment was 1 year of therapy, which was shortened to 8 months. He's only guilty of trespassing, technically. To all women, I just say anybody though, if you're not prepared for something like this to happen and haven't considered learning more about the measures that you can take to protect yourself, I encourage you to do so today. Thank you, at Ring, for being the only reason my story was taken even somewhat seriously. So this happened to this person. It's so... So in case you can't hear that because he's across the street, the first thing he said is, "Are you ready to party?" Oh, this gentleman looks ready to party.
Hey, quit! I'm the cops! Chill! Okay. Oh, my bad.
That little hand dance. And I'm sorry about the volume. This is a Ring camera thing, so it's a little... You may have to turn it up.
My bad. I'm so... Oh, shit. Okay. Okay. Oh, my God. Ah. What is that? Gun on you. Why haven't we already fucked? Huh.
Yeah, so basically, in case you couldn't hear it very well, and my apologies for that, she said she was armed on the other side of that door and he needed to go away. Eventually he did, and his words upon leaving were, "That was easy." So I'm not sure what's going on here, but it's really weird. Maybe not horrifying, but certainly alarming. He lives across the street, guys. Okay. This next one is very sensitive. There are body parts. So avert your eyes if you are weak of stomach or young of age. Yep. There is no context. There is no indication. Of course, some people are saying, oh, this is extra, and it goes into, you know, byproducts and pet food and stuff like that. I don't know, but people are saying they're seeing human feet in here and rib cages, and I don't know what it is. Just some nightmare fuel for you, because hey there, just a quick reminder that I make these videos every day, Monday through Friday. So if you're enjoying the content as much as I love creating it, go on ahead and hit that subscribe button. Join this amazing community that we're building here and hang out. So we're going to go ahead and get right back to it. And I want to thank you for spending some of your night here with me. Let's go. Yes, thank you. So this video is the one that is sent in by our friend Christina. She lives in Groton, Connecticut, and this was from November of 2022. Caught it in the sky. So she sent it in this format. I put it into an app. I just downloaded it and put it into an app so that I could change some things like the contrast and stuff. I didn't change anything else. I put it into my Lightroom mobile, changed the contrast, exported it. So the first one you're going to see is the first one she sent. I'm just going to be behind it. I don't need to be here for this. And check this out.
It's not an airplane. That one just disappeared.
I know.
There's no clouds.
Oh wait, it's gone. Nope.
Look, it's disappearing. My flashlight is there. There's no fucking clouds there.
Holy
You can
shit.
Yeah, very odd. So this is what happened when I changed the contrast. It's weird.
It's not an airplane. That one just disappeared.
I know.
There's no clouds.
Oh wait, it's gone. Nope.
See, like, check out the lines on the side. Look, what? Look at that.
It's disappearing. My flashlight is there.
When I change the contrast, that is what naturally comes about. There. Hold on. That's, I mean, I think it's worth taking a second look here. Look at this. What is that? Here, let's zoom in more. It's weird, right, guys? Christina, tell me what you think. What is that? It's like green when you zoom in. What does that look like to you? And you can only see it when I change the contrast like that. That's wild. I did not zoom in on this. I saw that there were lines, but I didn't zoom in like this. Christina, what do you think? My gosh. I want to know what everyone thinks. This is crazy. We're going to move on, but thank you so much for that amazing clip. And I can't wait to hear what people are saying. Let's wait here. See, I'm kind of zoomed about as far as I can get on my screen. But yeah, let me know what you think. Really good catch. She said she just happened to be filming because they started seeing some weird stuff. So good timing. But what is this? It's like, sorry, I'm still stuck on this. As I'm skipping forward, look at that. All right. Okay. It's just interesting when you see something that you know for a fact came from someone's cell phone. It's undoctored. I know that's real. All right. Have you heard of...
A shepherd who was walking through a remote forest in India found and saved this 50-year-old American woman who was chained to a tree and left to die. Lalita Kayi Kumar was crying for help near the small village of Sonali when the shepherd discovers her in what must be a 1 in 1 million chance. After being rushed to a specialist hospital in Goa in her extremely malnourished condition, she still somehow managed to pass rescuers a note that read, 40 days without food in the forest. Husband tied me to a tree and said I would die there.
Her husband tied her to a tree and said she was going to die there. Well, at least he was wrong, right? But there's more. Dun dun dun.
The American woman who was found chained to a tree in the jungle in India apparently did it to herself. 50-year-old Lalita Kayi Kumar was found filthy and emaciated after a local shepherd heard her cries for help. She was unable to speak, but detailed her ordeal in writing at the hospital, claiming her husband had shackled her and left her to die, and that she went 40 days without food or water. Now it's been discovered she tied herself to the tree, and she was never even married. Investigators also noted her visa had expired and she was running out of money.
Oh, gosh. Some play to stay? I'm not sure. Wow. A made-up husband. Abusive one, too. I mean, if you're gonna dream one up, right? He could be nice to you. These are just a couple of cool things.
Humans were never...
Blah, blah, blah.
Man avoids shockwave by going underwater. Meteor turns night into day. A crab swimming.
Okay, how cute is that? And yes, if I'm being honest, I just wanted you to see the crab swimming. Okay. This is one of those internet things that's just been hovering around for many, many years that I just learned about, and maybe you are too.
There's one magical, haunted evening each year when all the scary creatures come out
This is true. Just
to prowl through every neighborhood. But
Who's the scariest monster of all? Do you know why?
it is verifiable and certifiable if you want the truth. The video is still available. I only found one. I'm sure you can scrounge the internet, but I searched exactly for what this said on YouTube. If you want to see it, you can go on ahead. But I am not going to be the one to show it to you because I don't want to get kicked off the internet because I like it here. It's really gory and I didn't watch the whole thing. I kind of skipped through and I was like, point gotten. So it's up to you if you would like to look into it. That's what to look up, and good luck to you. So have you guys ever known anyone, or do you sleepwalk, and or what is it like? Because it looks scary and I have not encountered it that I can recall. It's that plop back down for me. It was done with her. And of course, to make it scarier, we gotta mix in the little kids, right?
Kayi, what are you doing?
I'm hiding. I'm hiding.
I'm gonna stop it there. That girl is sleeping with her eyes open. You can see it right there. It really bothers me that they do these compilation videos and the audio is like blasphemously different from clip to clip, and you just have to keep adjusting. It's annoying. We're not even gonna watch the rest of that dumb stuff. Do you know about Randy Herman? This guy.
His name is Randy Herman. He committed murder while he was sleepwalking. March of 2017, a body was found brutally murdered in this West Palm Beach home. Police responded to a 911 call they received earlier that morning. "Someone's been murdered," the caller said. "Just send the police. It was me. I'm sorry." Randy woke up that morning dazed and confused. He saw blood everywhere and he was clutching a hunting knife that he kept by his bedside. And beneath him lay the body of 21-year-old Brooke Preston, his childhood friend of 10 years and roommate at the time. In a state of shock, Randy left the house and drove off, but he didn't get far before pulling over to a nearby park and calling 911. When the police picked him up and took him in for interrogation, he claims he doesn't remember anything before waking up. Randy had a history of sleepwalking, and this would soon be his defense. After an extensive investigation, authorities began to doubt his claim. They thought the murder scene was just too brutal to have been done in somebody's sleep. Sadly, the details to this young woman's murder are far darker than they seem. Turns out Brooke was supposed to move out of the house and in with her boyfriend the morning of the murder. The night before, her and Randy were drinking, having one last hangout before she had to leave. Upon further investigation, it was revealed that during this hangout, Brooke actually texted one of her friends asking him to pick her up because she didn't feel comfortable. She said Randy was being drunk and belligerent and she didn't want to be around him. Furthermore, there had been previous incidents where Randy would get drunk and behave highly abnormally. In one occurrence, Randy was caught crouching in Brooke's closet in the nude while she slept, pleasuring himself. What proceeded to occur that morning in March of 2017 was absolutely horrific, and this guy would never waver from the claim that he was sleepwalking. Follow and share for part 2 because I'm going to get a lot more into exactly what happened the day of her murder.
I think we got it. I'm going to solve this for you. He was clearly in love with her or obsessed with her. She was obviously not interested. She had this guy roommate. She's moving out to move in with her boyfriend. When she needed help, she called a guy friend. She's, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to have some females in your life too, I would say. Not that that's the issue, but this guy clearly had some sort of obsession with her. You found him in your closet in this state. Why do you need one more night to hang out and drink with him? You need to get away from him. Randy, my God. Here's something weird. My neck of the woods. And you guys are going to say this is fake. But watch. You see those trees moving? Ready? That's weird. I don't know what it is, but it definitely looks strange and does not seem AI-ish. Somebody help explain this to me. Some sort of reflection or something. Make it make sense, guys. Here's a question. A lot of these things are just new things that have come into my orbit that I just want to know what you think. Have you heard of randonaughting? I never even heard this term until today, but it is a thing. Yet another thing I've just somehow missed. Like waking up in an alternative reality. Check this out. Randonaughting.
Oh. Okay, so she made...
Okay, so she's calling the police so we can see if it's actually a dead body or it's just food.
Oh my god.
That first one ended up actually being a body in that bag. So randonaughting is when you go to some web or like some app or something like that that's randonaughting, presumably, and you have to put some sort of thought and manifestation of something you want. Like a lot of people want to see creepy things, so they have creepy thoughts and sad manifestations, and they put this whatever they put in, and it kind of like geocaches them out to, they follow it and it takes them to a point on a map, and it's always something related to whatever it is that they manifested. But weird things happen to people. They find a lot of like crime scenes. Somebody actually said, why don't the police just use this to solve crimes? But that's what this is.
That's fucking crazy.
Are you
Look, I'm
fucking
crying.
oh my.
So my friends and I are about to go randonaughting, and I see a lot of people saying that they find creepy shit on here, so I figured I'd record it to see what actually happens.
For this terrifying video, I couldn't find a source. However, I've never seen it before, and it all starts out when a group of friends decides to go randonaughting, and initially they were disappointed because they didn't find anything. That is until they find a trail of what looks like blood, and they decide to follow it, and it did not go well. But here's that first clip, and let me know what you think.
What the fuck is that?
I actually believe we have shown part of this clip, but it was a long, long time ago. Most of you may not have seen this, and this seems to be the rest of it.
It seems pretty fresh. Is that
What the?
Is it blood? I think it's fucking. No, that could be paint. Hold up, is that a trail? Wait, look.
So there's like a blood trail, so we're following it right now. So the blood leads over here, and it keeps going down that. So Matthew's gonna go down.
Look, there's more.
Okay, I'm running out of time. Like, and comment for part 2.
After following the trail to a dark alleyway, one of the guys volunteers to go it alone and see where it leads. And this is what happens.
Yeah, there's a thick trail. Like, look at this shit. Holy shit. That's kind of sus. Fuck. Alright, I'm going, guys. What the fuck? Hello? What? Nah, fuck no.
No. This sounds extremely dangerous, guys. Do not recommend. I do not recommend. Although that'd be cool to go live and do. So it'd be like us all going together. This whole Mandela effect is getting crazy. Now it's stovetop stuffing being made by Stouffers. Let's see. Supposedly it isn't anymore, or it wasn't.
Here's proof that stovetop stuffing was made by Stouffers. Yes, this whole Mandela effect is real. Watch. Okay, our dinner conversation was about the Stouffers. Is it Stouffers or is it not Stouffers? Stovetop stuffing. And we have found that the show How To with John Wilson, Season 3, Episode 2, at the marker 5 minutes 33 seconds, shows it is Stouffers. Let's watch.
There's a bathroom back there that's so disgusting you'd throw up if you looked at it.
Pretty soon, construction workers started doing a gut renovation of the entire building, which quickly turned...
There it is. So, I love when people come with receipts, don't you? So there it is, Stouffers Stovetop. So if anybody ever tells you that's not true, you can remember it was. Here is something to make you smile. It's very short, but Made me smile. Let me get out of the way. Let's see. Let's see how big I can make this guy. I'm just going to take the sound out now because we all know how that goes. Look at that. He's swinging with him. I love when people include their pets, especially when it's just something so lighthearted and filled with like, that's like a childhood thing to do. It's sweet. And I think that's where we are going to end it today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know it was so full of randomness. I could not even help myself. I just kept finding different things, and then the sleep paralysis thing led into sleepwalking, and then the sleepwalking murder, and so many. I didn't even include everything I found. I was like, people are going to think I'm all over the place today, but you can thank the algorithm. And I hope you found some enjoyment, some stuff to look into or think about. I can't wait to hear what you think. And I want to say good night. Thank you for being here and spending some of your night with me. Good night to my amazing family, mom, brother, grandmom, all the pets, everybody. I love you guys. Thank you to you beautiful souls. Have a good day. Signing off.